warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here with you today. My name is Aqiela Fadia Haya and I'm gonna speaking to you about dream. As I growing older, there was something bothering me. Dream. When I was a child, I often asked about this question. What is your dream? What do you want to be in the future? In the past, every time they asked me about this question, I would answer it effortlessly. I want to be a teacher, answered me when I was in third grade of elementary school. I went up to the higher class and my dream has changed. I want to be a doctor, still with the sparkle in my eyes. However, in junior high school, the word dream starting to shake my mind. I was talking to myself. I like learning new stuff. I love reading books. I like examining what's going on in this world. For all of this reason, I can be a journalist, maybe. I was getting unsure about my dream. Even though, when I was entering senior high school, I decided to major in the language class. Because I love learning new languages, and I think this major would appropriate for me if I become a journalist. 3 years has passed. Now I was on the last grade of senior high school. This was a complicated time for every senior students. Yeah, since we have to do various exams which is really scary us. After school exam have done, it's not over yet. There was a big thing waiting us. University entrance exam. As we already know, there are two kinds of this exam, SNMPTN and SBMPTN. All of the senior students were really busy preparing themselves for entering their dream university. So do I. I consulted to my teacher and he asked me, what university do you want to go? What major will you take? What do you want to be in the future? The last question asked again, what do you want to be in the future? Why do everyone always ask this question over and over again? Like, I was really confused at the time. Like, how do I know what I will be in the future if I still do not know what my dream is? Then I looked on myself, trying to discover what interests me. After I discovered it, I met my teacher and said confidently, I want to be an ambassador. I'm gonna major in the international relation. Are you sure? Asked my teacher. Yes. All the required for SNMPTN have sent. I was very confident when I chose the university and the major, since I was on the top 3 students and my average score was pretty high. Dear my friends, do you know what the result? I did not pass the selection. I failed. I didn't go to that university. I was discouraged, of course. I never expected I would fail. I was very confident I would get into it. At the stage of my life, I reflect on myself. Then I realized I was very overproud of myself. Then I looked down on others and refused considering other possibilities such as fail. After dealing with lots of questions, why don't you pass this selection? From my teacher, my friends, and my family, I said to myself, it's not over yet. You've cried enough. It's time to move on. Let's turn the new leaf. Then, in 2 months, only in 2 months, I started to learn social material for other exam. Consists of geography, sociology, history, and economy. Like what I said before, I was in the language class, which meant I did not learn the subject in 3 years during my high school life. I literally started from the very beginning where I didn't have any knowledge about them. I took 2 tests for UTBK. I was hesitant to choose what university and the major. Feeling a failure still haunted me. Then someone said to me, fail or pass, you have to face it. That's the consequence. And here I am, an English literature student at one of the best university for English department, UNES. I never expected I would get into this university because I never put on my list. But I was accepted by this university without any expectation before, and now I'm very proud to be part of this university. That's my life. Nothing special, just a story about a girl who has that about her own life, confused by the word dream, and have no clue what she will be in the future. All my beloved friends, back to the previous question. What is your dream? What do you want to be in the future? Actually, I still do not know what my dream is and what I will be in the future. So what I wanted to say, whoever you are listening to my dream, whoever you are listening to my speech right now, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to fail. It's okay if we only get in the second option, third option, even the last option. Not getting what we want in the first option doesn't mean we don't deserve. Another door will be open when we fail. We may not like the door at first, but when we accept the circumstance, living with all of our hearts, everything becomes beautiful at the end. Even though I still do not know what my dream is and what I will be in the future, I decided to live my life right now, doing what I like, doing what I want, without any expectation for people or others. Too many expectations in life make me just focus on those things without wanting to look around. Once I did not look around, I miss another chances and unprepared if something doesn't end the way I want. I don't mean to say dream doesn't matter. No, for some people, dreams are their motivation to live. If you have already know what your dream is, that's great. Follow your dreams. Do your best. Never give up to achieve it. If you are still do not know what your dream is, that's okay. Just live your life in the right way, then you will meet. The goodness brings you, shows you to the goals of your life. Sailing without a map. We may get lost, but we may also find a beautiful place we never imagined before. Sailing without a map or sailing fixed on the compass. That's our choice. Thank you for listening. I hope my speech gives you a new perspective. Be positive and stay healthy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.